You think you're busy? You're not. You're just unorganized. Here's the thing. The people who look like they have endless time, those CEOs who run 5 companies and still somehow hit the gym and have dinner with their families, they're not working harder than you. They're working smarter. But here's the twist. Time management isn't really about managing time at all. Because time can't be managed. It moves with or without you. What you can manage is yourself, your focus, your energy, your decisions. And if you can do that, you'll instantly have more time without adding a single hour to your day. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how CEOs, founders, and high performers manage their week, using 10 science-backed techniques that you can start using tonight. So if you've ever said, there just aren't enough hours in the day, this video will prove you wrong. All right, let's get started. Most people start with goals. CEOs start with audits. Before you manage time, you have to measure it. For 1 week, write down exactly how you spend every 15 minutes of your day. Every call, every scroll, every snack break. It's brutal, but it's real. At the end of the week, look at your time log. Ask yourself, what are your top 3 time drains? When are you at your peak energy? How much of your day actually goes toward what matters most? This is your time audit, and once you see where your time leaks, you can finally fix them. That's how CEOs think. They look at their hours like a CFO looks at money. Time is limited. Every minute must be budgeted. Now, let's talk about priorities, because not all work is created equal. Most people confuse urgent with important. We rush from one urgent task to another, answering emails, putting out fires, saying yes to everything, and by the end of the day we've been busy for 12 hours, but accomplished nothing meaningful. CEOs flip that equation. They spend their time in what Stephen Covey called Quadrant 2, important but not urgent. That's where strategic work happens. Long-term planning, product development, health, relationships, the stuff that actually moves your life forward. So here's your next exercise. Take a sheet of paper, draw a line down the middle, and label one side important, the other urgent. Fill it in. You'll quickly see which side owns your time, and which side should. Now that you've identified what matters most, you need a system to execute it. CEOs don't wake up and decide their day on the spot. They've already decided it the week before. Here's how to plan like one. Every Sunday night or Monday morning, sit down for a 30-minute weekly CEO planning session. Step 1. Review last week. What went right? What didn't? Step 2. Choose your 3 main priorities for the week ahead. Only 3. If everything's a priority, nothing is. Step 3. Block your calendar for deep work. Protect those hours like they're investor meetings. Step 4. Batch your tasks. Do all your emails in one go, all your meetings in one block, all your creative work in another. And Step 5. Schedule recovery time. Yes, actually plan rest. CEOs know burnout kills productivity faster than anything. This process is about rhythm, not rigidity. It's about designing your week with intention instead of drifting through it. But even the best plan means nothing if you don't protect it. That's where most people fail. Let's start with organization. A cluttered space equals a cluttered mind. Studies have shown that disorganization creates stress and reduces focus. So declutter your environment, physically, digitally, mentally. Keep what matters, delete the rest. Next, let's talk about delegation. Most people think doing it all themselves is faster. It's not. It's expensive, in both time and energy. CEOs understand leverage. They delegate or automate everything that doesn't require their unique brain power. Ask yourself this: what am I doing right now that someone else could do 80% as well as me? That's your cue to delegate. And when you delegate, be clear. Define the task, set the goal, give autonomy, and check in periodically. That's it. You'll get back entire hours each week. Hours that can be reinvested into high-value work. But even with all this, procrastination still sneaks in. So how do CEOs fight it? With the simple rule: eat the frog. Mark Twain said, "If your job is to eat a frog, eat it first thing in the morning." The frog is that ugly, uncomfortable, energy-draining task you keep avoiding. Do it first. Get it done before noon. Everything after that feels easier. Or use what's called the snowball method. Break that huge project into micro-tasks. Each one you complete builds momentum. You can't push a boulder all at once, but you can start it rolling. Now, let's talk about time wasters. Your phone is probably number one. Here's a stat that might shock you. The average person touches their phone over 2,600 times per day. That's half your focus gone. So turn off notifications, set screen time limits, check messages on a schedule, not whenever your phone vibrates. Next, emails. Don't live in your inbox. Choose 2 times a day to check it, morning and evening. Handle each email once, reply, delete or file. And unsubscribe from junk. Every click to delete an ad is a second you'll never get back. Meetings? They're a black hole. Don't attend unless there's an agenda. Don't host unless there's a purpose. And if it can be handled in a 3-line message, cancel the meeting entirely. And multitasking? The biggest productivity myth of all. It feels efficient, but it's not. Studies show multitasking can reduce output by 40%. Every time you switch tasks, your brain needs time to refocus. That's called switching cost. So work like a sniper, not a machine gun. One shot, one target, total focus. Now, here's the most overlooked part of time management: your energy. You can't manage time if you can't manage your state. Think about it. When you're tired, everything takes longer. When you're distracted, you make mistakes. When you're stressed, you procrastinate. That's why CEOs treat energy as their most valuable resource. They optimize sleep. They move their body every day. They eat for clarity, not comfort. And they unplug when they need to. You can do the same. Get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. No exceptions. Turn off screens an hour before bed. Go outside. Stretch. Breathe. And schedule joy. Family time. Hobbies. Reading. That's not wasted time. That's what refuels your performance. There's also digital well-being. Google found that 4 out of 5 people who took steps to limit their screen time felt better and got more done. So set app limits. Use Do Not Disturb modes. Switch your phone to grayscale after 9 p.m. Your mind will thank you. And once you've built all of this, the audit, the priorities, the systems, the energy, there's one final step: reflection. Every Friday or Sunday night, ask yourself, did I spend time on what actually matters? Did I move closer to my goals? And did I protect my well-being while doing it? If the answer is no, that's your feedback loop. Time management isn't a one-time setup. It's a continuous calibration. You test, you tweak, and you improve. That's how CEOs operate, in business and in life. So let's bring this all together. Know where your time goes. Focus on what matters. Plan your week intentionally. Declutter and delegate. Eat the frog. Avoid distractions. Stop multitasking. And protect your energy like it's gold. Because here's the truth. You don't need more time. You need more clarity. Time isn't your problem. Attention is. Once you control that, you control everything. Managing time like a CEO isn't about squeezing more hours into your day. It's about using the same hours better, so you can create more impact, more freedom, and more peace of mind. So take back control. Start today. Because time won't manage itself, but you can manage you. If this helped you, hit subscribe, share this with someone who needs it, and remember, the most successful people aren't the busiest. They're the most